series. So it's called. And there's the Hanabi picked last by Obs Gaming.
Wow, Marksman Gaming. Did we see any marksman for the first two games of this live stream
No,
so far
we
today?
haven't seen one. Yeah, we haven't. Yeah, so this is the first one so far.
I don't know. I feel like Obsidian Gaming is kind of experimenting, I think, on this match.
Ooh, let's
Is
see.
this because they're...
Well, to be fair, they've tried
Uh-huh.
Hanabi
Yeah,
before, and it
before.
worked.
I think it was...
Aether Main.
Aether,
It
yeah.
was Aether Main who, brought Hanabi to the meta.
Yes.
It was successful. Other teams picked it up. I think Digital Devils also tried it. Aether Valkyrie as well as Ops Gaming. I think several other teams have tried it, and it worked really well.
Yes, but not just Hanabi in particular. We saw there, I think there was a Roger before
Oh yeah,
as
there
well.
was
Yeah?
Roger, but it wasn't successful.
It
for
wasn't
sure.
successful. But then again, let's see what's going to happen on the match between Obs Gaming versus Vicious and Delicious.
Vicious and Delicious, yeah.
Yes. And again, guys, don't forget to add the hashtag BeLegendary on all of your live chats so that we can easily notice all your messages, your insights, if you have any comments, which team are you vouching for, etc.
So now we do know that this match is sort of a non-factor for both teams as far as seeding goes, because Vicious and Delicious, they can't get to the playoffs anymore. Ops Gaming, they have secured the slot anyways.
Yes,
And
then
what
again,
matters is the cash that you can get
and
out
the
of it.
win. Yeah, the cash. I mean, the win that will turn out into a cash. But then again, let's see what is going to happen here on the top lane. It looks like Zapno is going to go together with Ian. An invade right there. Cutting Crips on the top lane of Vicious and Delicious.
So a little bit of bulk damage as we are seeing. I think that the standard plays for many teams that they have been doing. Make sure that you clean up the first wave down mid and then transfer to the
Wow.
jungle. That's what usually mid laners do right now. For both teams, well,
I'm surprised so far. Obs Gaming, I think they did a great job on trying to steal the jungle there on the top lane of Vicious and Delicious. At the same time, they actually got a few smaller jungles right there on the top lane as well. But then again, fight is happening. First blood is gonna go on the hands of Obs Gaming. Vino is so low right now, forced to flicker out. But then again, will Pakbet gonna go try to dive in? But apparently no, it's too risky. But then again, first kill secured by Obs Gaming.
it's really important for Vicious and Delicious to not die as much as possible because they have a scaling type of composition. They can easily, deal with the members of Ops Gaming in the latter stage of the game. The big factor is the Hanabi, which is we know that scales much better than any other of the heroes right here, right now. So giving away free kills like that to to a draft like Hanabi, it's not something that is warranted for Vicious and Delicious.
And I'm really surprised about the Lapu Lapu pick. What can you say about the Lapu Lapu?
And I think with Lapu Lapu is that it gives you a lot of, lot of brawl type of competition. What is
But then
happening right now?
again, fight is happening right now. First kill, easy pick by Obs Gaming right there. But then Pau will really have to back away. But then again, this Kagura is very mobile. Dion is going to be forced to try to take this Kagura, but will have to back away. Hylos is trying to cover up all the carries of Vicious and Delicious. Ultimate
triple
coming
kill.
up from this Saber, and one kill is going to be secured by Vicious and Delicious.
And it's not done. I think Pacmet wants to go for more. Vino is here. Kagura will try to defend his Hylos, but Pacmet still wanted to get this kill. It might be punished. Nice hat trick though. Big footwork coming out from Pacmet, but he will be traded out.
Really good positioning. Jukes coming up from that Pakbet using Harley, but then again, Vicious and Delicious, other members of Vicious and Delicious tried to, back up, although it was late, but then again, they got to secure another kill.
Yeah, going back to the Lapu Lapu, I think what teams are looking for in Lapu Lapu is that mid-game sort of mixture of tank and damage. The thing with Lapu Lapu is he's not easy to take down, and he does ramp up in terms of damage in prolonged team fights. So that's why it's, it has the...
Wow,
yeah.
a throw here coming out from this Zapno. Then again, ultimate coming out from the Akai as well.
My
Everyone
goodness.
being crowd control. A kill is going to go to the hands of this Kagura. And one more kill going to the side of Vicious and Delicious. But then again,
Wow.
they're going to go right after that. Another objective, Turtle. But then again,
Oh, what a steal.
right there coming up from Pakbet. But Pakbet is going to die on the hands of Vicious and
My
Delicious.
goodness, that really hurts Vicious and Delicious. That could have been a big chunk of gold that they're gonna have, but unfortunately it was taken away by Harley. And well, they did get the kill, but I think that in terms of in terms of the overall economics of this game, they aren't happy with the result.
Yeah, they're catching up, but then again, stun here coming from Vino, just trying to scare the Jeff for Cutie Forever away, but YOLO will be trying to back up and cover up the Hanabi. You know what? They really have to protect this Hanabi.
Definitely.
I think marksmen are usually good for late game, though.
Marksmen are designed to scale better in the late game. They don't have much in the mid game. But I think as far as Hanabi goes, he does have contribution in the mid game nonetheless.
Let's look at what is happening in here. So much crowd control by the two members of OBS Gaming in particular. That was Joe and Joe had really good crowd control on the kits of these two heroes.
Like you mentioned, the kit that these heroes can provide. Just for example, the thing with Joe.
Something is happening right there over the middle lane.
Nice
Bakbet is still able to escape. Will he? No! Oh, really good cover up from the members of OBS Gaming. I think he really has to back away, but then again, fight is still ongoing. Hanabi is right over in here already, doing the kills for the side of OBS Gaming. Boss is gonna do
double kill.
A kill right in here. Will he be able to get a kill?
No.
Everyone is scattered in here. YOLO trying to back away, and he appears to be successful.
My goodness, that was fancy footwork coming out from the Hardy. Able to survive, hat-trick, and then he does have the help of his teammate Zapnu.
Ejecting Pao right over here, and will be trying to use his ultimate to try to kill Pao. But Pao, with that shield, is actually
it's gonna survive. Yeah, going back, that was OBS Gaming with a beautiful team fight, able to save their Harley, then going for the double kill onto the Hanabi. And that accomplishes two things for OBS Gaming. Number one is to make sure that their Harley is having a great time. Number two is that their Hanabi is getting the kills alongside the farm so that he can scale much, much faster. And that is really good for OBS Gaming. We have Zapnu on the Joyed, not really the hero player pair up that we normally see, because we normally see Zapnu in Assassins, you know, those mobile type of heroes. But
he would usually pick Assassins, but then again, we have a fight ongoing in here right over the second turtle, and finally secured by Vicious and Delicious. Fight is ongoing. Saber is gonna go down. Vino with this very tanky Hyla still covering up all the damagers of OBS or of Vicious and Delicious. YOLO going solo, but will he die on the hands of Vino? Vino's gonna get a kill, but then again, he's gonna die on the hands of Harley.
So 1-for-1 trade-off so far, but that will eventually result in a 2-for-1. It was a 1-for-1 for the tanks, but OBS Gaming, they still are on the lead right now, especially with this Hanabi having all of the free space down bottom. He is level 9 as of this moment. Fortunately for this Saber.
Jep is diving in, trying to get this Jeff for Kitty Forever, but Dian is right over there, covering up just right on time this Jeff for Kitty Forever on Hanabi. But Bakbet wanting to get Jep. Will the ultimate connect? Oh, apparently, will he survive? Yes, it's
the jump in from Bakbet. He gets it. My goodness, the commitment, even the flicker, he knows that he can get the kill. Because there's not much mobility left on that
ultimate coming out from the Saber, trying to get the Zapnu. Zapnu has a flicker and looks like he will be able to escape. Going under turret, trying to protect his tier 1 turret. But then again, tier 1 turret is so low and it's not gonna survive.
Yeah. Fortunately for Zapnu, his ejector is not gonna save his tower right there. Then again, they were able to get the kill onto the Hayabusa, which is great for Bakbet. Level 10 already on the Harley. And also racking up the farm, 4.8k. He's the most farmed hero in this match. And it's a very good sign for OBS Gaming.
One turret's down for both of the sides. We can see, the difference in the gold is not that much as well.
Yep, it's not much, but it's something. YOLO with the ultimate. I think that they will try to fight this one.
I think that ultimate is too early. Had to cancel out. Then again, Vino tanking for Vicious and Delicious. Boss is gonna go inside to tank for Vicious and Delicious as well. Hayabusa is gonna get another kill. This Hyla is forced to back away, trying to find a good position to cover up the rest of the members of Vicious and Delicious.
The shutdown.
But Harley is trying to get more kills. It appears this Hyla is not gonna survive the hands of Joe Head as well.
My goodness, that was a 3-for-3 exchange that thought And I thought looked really bad for Vicious and Delicious, but they even it up. So,
Yeah.
I mean, between the exchanges, I think Vicious and Delicious are pretty content with that one, especially shutting down the Harley as well as the Hanabi.
Yep, of course, your priority targets would definitely be the squishy ones. Or else you're gonna let the squishy heroes, but then again, having really good DPS and burst damage is gonna kill all the members of your team. Then again, very passive, moment right now, as pretty much the rest of the members or all of the members of the teams, of what are the teams trying to get more golds,
Yep.
farming up, trying to snowball, get more gears.
I'm not seeing anyone committing on the Lord as if the enemy has got an even number of heroes available. For example, if Vicious and Delicious does get the man advantage, I think that's the only green signal that they can go for the Lord. But so it seems fight is happening.
Alright, then again, this Hayabusa is gonna use his ultimate. But then again, crowd controlled by YOLO on this Akai. Jep is being crowd controlled as well on that Kagura, but sustaining the damage still. YOLO trying to still be alive and kicking back bed, still on the back lane, doing the damage for the side of OBS Gaming, and he'll gonna be flickering out just at the right time as well.
Nice timing with the flicker, but the Hyla still dies from Vicious and Delicious and OBS Gaming. The thing that they are not getting though, is turrets. I mean, they were trying to get the kills and they were successful in doing so. They're constantly applying the pressure on their opponents, but they're not getting the towers in return. So I think that for the better part of this game, Vicious and Delicious are still staying on top of the economic battle just because they have a turret lead right now with 2 turrets down.
Oh no, members of Vicious and Delicious right here in the middle, and has to be very careful. It looks like OBS Gaming is ready to set up some ganks, and after that kill, they're gonna go for another objective, which is the level 1 Lord.
Like we mentioned, if they have the man advantage, like this time, 4 versus 5 situation that's going to favor OBS Gaming, they will try to take the Lord.
And there we go. Fight is ongoing. Lord has been secured by OBS Gaming. Jab is going to go down with the hands of this double kill. Is going to go to Hanabi.
And they're
But
chasing.
Hanabi is going to go back right there on the bottom lane to actually clear up the waves, while other members of Vicious and Delicious going for more objectives as well.
Yeah. I like that Kev is trying to split push, forcing out the rotation from Pakbet as well, but this could be a turnaround for Pakbet. It's very low. Oh, he
thanks
will
to
be
that
stabbed out. Oh my
shield.
goodness. The shurikens,
Wow.
it will be enough. Kev gets the snatch on Harley. Harley far too aggressive. Dian will
Oh,
not be able to reach it.
just the right teleport timing for that Saber, and he didn't get caught by that Cho. Luckily.
Yeah, that will be really unfortunate for him.
I'm pretty sure he was quite nervous about that. Oh, the choice coming. The choice
Maybe.
coming. Okay, let's look at what's happening right there on the top lane. It seems OBS Gaming would want to push this. At the same time, Lord is actually right there on the bottom lane, being defended by the Saber and the Hylos as well.
This will be a 2-pronged attack from OBS Gaming. They will try to push top, while the Lord will attract the attention of the other heroes of Vicious and Delicious down bottom. This means that Vicious and Delicious will not have the full squad to defend top lane.
Right now, we can see Hanabi is actually scaling up for as long as this hero actually, okay, I have to hold on to the top as this OBS Gaming is putting a pressure on the top lane of Vicious and Delicious. But then again, they didn't fully commit. They actually backed away, and I'm pretty surprised. We can see here they have the gold advantage, they have the kill advantage. In terms of turrets, they can still actually make it.
They do have the lead, like I mentioned, and once they take turrets after turrets, they will shoot up and skyrocket as far as net worth goes. And OBS Gaming does have kind of the better team fights heading into the latter stages of the game. With Hanabi for sure, you have the Harley to show the damage, and you have the Cho still making the plays for you. He's being slowed down though. Can he get out?
But he's definitely gonna make it out. As we know that this Cho, very tanky, very mobile, lots of crowd control as well. But then again, looks like this is the fight that we've been waiting for. Zapno is gonna go commit over the fight. Kev is being targeted. Looks like the Saber is gonna succeed in terms of trying to survive the fight. He's gonna be taken down by this Jawhead. Vino being crowd controlled by YOLO using the Sakai. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, this Hanabi actually just took down tier to turret of Vicious and Delicious. Force this Hayabusa to actually back away.
This could be really bad. Now the Hylos was separated again. Pow tries to jump in. YOLO as well as Dian is in here, but in comes the Lapu Lapu, slaying down the Cho. And in comes YOLO, but Zapnu actually dips back to the fray. He's just trying to attract the attention of Vicious and Delicious while Jeb was able to take out the Hanabi, and they're chasing Zapnu this time. He's quite tanky, but against many members of Vicious and Delicious, it could be really bad though. Here comes YOLO with a jump in the ultimate. It's not gonna be really substantial in this fight, and YOLO might have bit off more than he could chew, and Zapnu is just trying to survive against two. Was able to
these two tanky fighters. Oh, Zapnu, it looks like you're gonna die anytime soon. Looks like it.
It is gonna be the case.
Yep, and I'm pretty impressed about that Lapu Lapu surviving all the fights so far. Look at that KDA 218.
Yeah.
Really good numbers.
Really brilliant. You know, that's the thing with Lapu Lapu. Always that, you know, deceptively tanky hero. He's quite, you know, he can stay in fights. He can soak up damage for sure, but can also dish out the damage. He can go in and out of the fight as well. Can just, you know, get out, heal up a bit, and then get back to the fray once again.
And looks like we'll have a gank. Vino is gonna commit stun. In here is this back bet, but he will be able to flicker out thanks to the cover-up of the YOLO on that Akai. And, you know, members of OBS Gaming pretty safe in there on that gank plan of Vicious and Delicious right over in the top lane.
15-15. Still pretty close as far as net worth goes. Vicious and Delicious hanging on to this game. They are up against the Titanic team OBS Gaming, but it seems like they're holding on.
Alright, looks like they're gonna commit in here. Zapnu got taken, but he is able to back away. Boss still alive and kicking on that Lapu Lapu, but then again, you know,
YOLO.
Hanabi as well as this Harley actually on the back lane, free hitting the rest of the members of Vicious and Delicious. Will this round or will this fight go in the hands of OBS Gaming? Boss not able to sustain no more the damage of this Jawhead. Then again, he's still being chased down and he's gonna die. And after that, of course, level 2 Lord is gonna be the next target of OBS Gaming.
Just in time for to take out the Lord. They're pretty low as far as HP goes, but I think that they will be able to secure this one.
They have shields and everything.
Yep. And then you have the damage output from the Harley. And the Lord will be slain level 2. They will just back down, region up, and maybe in the next fight, they surely have got the advantage in OBS Gaming.
Yes, and of course, every time you take the Lord, you know, your creeps grow stronger.
Yep. Your minions
it grows bigger.
They do. And the thing is, the Lord applies so much lane pressure that he can never, ever take for granted. He can never neglect any lane that the Lord is in.
Yeah, well, so far, no immortality up from any of the teams. Jep is gonna die. It seems right over in here, boxed in by the members of OBS Gaming. So 1 man down on the side of Vicious and Delicious.
So they're looking for more. Zapnu is actually in the mid lane. He's trying to make the space, trying to scout out where the members of Vicious Delicious are. There's what a dive
YOLO is gonna commit with the ultimate as well. Power is so low. Looks like this Kagura will definitely have to flicker away and get more health. But then again, why didn't you go back to the base to get more health? The YOLO is stuck right over the middle of 2 turrets right there.
Oh, nice ejector play onto Jeff Cutie forever. They will take on the Lapu Lapu. One bottom already pushed out, and even a kill by the Harley with the help of the Lord.
Is still up. You know, members of OBS Gaming could just focus fire on the base, but it looks like they want another kill as well with his Hylas going down. And there we go. First game is gonna go to the side of OBS Gaming.
A lot of highlight plays, a lot of intense action, but OBS Gaming still prevail in the end. And Vicious and Delicious, they will lose game number 1. Unfortunately, OBS Gaming, they're gonna take it, you know, just as it's not a one-sided per se match, but towards the end, it looked like it was a masterclass by OBS Gaming. I think that their team fight was much better as compared to VND, and they have identified right targets whenever they wanted to. And I think the most crucial one, the objective that OBS Gaming was able to take was the second level Lord.
Yes, they got the Lord. They got one part of the turtle as well, which allowed actually the carries of OBS Gaming to actually snowball as early as possible. And you mentioned they got the 2 Lords, level 1 and level 2 Lord. So
it's interesting for OBS Gaming to actually relegate Zapnu in